We're back on a Saturday morning with the weekly download, our look at the week's other big stories.
And Emilie Ikeda is here with that.
Guys, long time no see. Good to be with you. Among the major headlines this week, freedom for an Israeli American who had been held by Hamas for 584 days.
Emotional reunion when Edon Alexander saw his family for the first time in nearly 600 days. Alexander was released by Hamas on Monday and was believed to be the last living American hostage being held. Alexander holding up a sign saying in part, "Thank you, President Trump."
It is wonderful to have Edon home, knowing that his suffering is over.
A clash on Capitol Hill with Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. facing tough questions from lawmakers about vaccines.
If you had a child today, would you vaccinate that child for measles?
Probably for measles. What I would say is my opinions about vaccines are irrelevant. I don't think people should be taking medical advice from me.
Kennedy was also asked about layoffs at the Health and Human Services Department.
I think the president's position is that we're spending $2 trillion that we don't have.
There were multiple issues with air travel, from an outage at Denver's airport to weather delays at Newark and beyond. The airlines and the FAA insist Newark airspace remains safe.
It's taken some time to isolate the problem, and we believe we've done that, but I don't think we're out of the woods yet.
Now we see the pot at the end of the rainbow, so to speak.
A judge has agreed to reduce the sentence for Eric and Lyle Menendez to 50 years for the killings of their parents in 1989, making them immediately eligible for parole under state law.
I am the ultimate arbiter who will have to review the parole board's recommendations.
Kim Kardashian testified in Paris about the 2016 robbery when she says armed men entered her hotel room, tied her up, and robbed her of nearly $10 million worth of jewelry. She told the court, "I absolutely thought I was going to die."
It was a heroic effort on her part. Obviously, she testified this was a devastating experience for her.
One of the defendants wrote a letter of apology, which was read aloud in court. Kardashian, an advocate of criminal justice reform, teared up as she offered her forgiveness, but said his actions had changed her life forever.
2-1 pitch from Shaw.
Baseball legend Pete Rose is now eligible for the Major League Hall of Fame. Rose had been banned for life for gambling on the sport.
Behind closed doors, he was tortured by it.
Commissioner Rob Manfred, writing, "Obviously a person no longer with us cannot represent a threat to the integrity of the game." And finally, sometimes we all need a little help. This big brother became a human stepping stool to help his sister get onto a pony.
How sweet is that? Now, would James do that for little Junie?
Let's hope. She wouldn't do it for him, I'll tell you that. I can tell you that.
That would seem like another sibling to raise them up.
Well, that's what was most impressive,
He figured it out.
his ability
He's
to
level.
pivot.
Like an
Yes. Still to come here on Today, the man inspiring millions as he documents